All right, we're here with Banks. Sir, you suffered for a long time with peripheral neuropathy. What was your diagnosis? How did this all start? Give me a little history.
Okay, I started years ago painting houses, and I noticed after painting one particular house, I was standing on round rungs, and when I came home that evening, my feet were burning. And I had never had that before because I was on flat rungs.
Right.
So after that, they just kept on burning a little bit more each day. But after a long while, I did go to somebody and just regular doctors, and they gave me some pills to take, which didn't do anything long term for me. And after that, I started going to different types of doctors as I would think about going to. Somebody would say to me, "Have you been to a blah 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 type?" And I'd say, "No, I haven't been to them." So I would go to another type of doctor, and it looked as though everybody was trying to help me according to their own specialty.
Sure.
They were not really people that dealt a lot with peripheral neuropathy. So didn't have any good results, and I have had 27.5 years of that burning until I came up here, and it is getting better now. I started with you in September and going 3 times a week, and then coming twice a week and then once a week, and I'm almost through, and my feet are so much better, and I wear my shoes most of the time now. And most of the time that I've been having this peripheral neuropathy, hard surfaces would just set off my pain in my feet, burning sensations. And also, if my feet got too warm, that is, even with one sheet on top of my feet when I was in a bed, they'd get too warm and start burning. And the thing that I found out that was the best thing for me to do was to run cold water in the sink and get up on the side of the sink and put my feet in, and 4 minutes was all it took to do away with the pain for a while.
Right, right.
And if I didn't go out anymore that day and stand on hard surfaces or something, then everything was fine. But if I did do something that was normally something that would make them burn, then the 4 minutes in the water helped for a while, but then the pain would come back later.
Yeah, I remember you telling us about how to take your shoes off at church too all the time.
All the time. Well, every time I could take my shoes off. At home, when I'm driving a car, everything. And it's just changed my life so much. I love to help other people, and I got so I couldn't help my friends to load their truck so they could move somewhere. Or, I couldn't get out and mow the lawn because my feet were burning and it would hurt outside. So basically, I just had to cut out hiking and doing exercises. Even at the YMCA, my feet were feeling so badly that when I would kick off from the end of the pool, it would hurt the feet. And I was in water, but the water wasn't cold enough to keep them from burning.
Right, right, I got you. So since you've been coming in here, you kind of already mentioned some of these things. What changes have you gone through? I know obviously the burning is less, it's not 100% gone, but you've seen definite improvements with that.
Right.
You're wearing your shoes longer, the concrete doesn't bother you as much. What are we looking at here?
Well, when you used to always having to take your shoes off, let's say when I go to church, it was really nice when I could go to church and forget during Sunday school that, hey, I'm supposed to have my shoes off, but they didn't burn, and so I kept them on. And I remember one Sunday I drove to church with my shoes on, didn't think about taking them off, and didn't think about taking them off during Sunday school, and did not think about taking them off during church. And it was on the way home after church that I realized I haven't taken my shoes off this whole day. And that was just a revelation to me to be able to do something like that.
That's pretty neat. And it might not sound like a big deal to other people that don't have foot problems, but people that have neuropathy can relate to exactly what you're saying.
Absolutely.
That's terrific. We've really enjoyed you as a patient in here, and we thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.